It's a bit of a change from Michael Bublé, which I usually get. So, thank you for having me, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rayan Gilbert, and I am the Chief Communications Officer and one of the co-founders of Vape Trotter. So, a little bit of history about who we are. In December 2017, after thousands of litres of America's finest percolated coffee, sleepless nights, manual data collection and entry, living out of suitcases and knocking down fortresses of empty pizza boxes, Vape Trotter was launched. Unbeknown to us founders that in just a few hours of the site being live, the server would crash and the future of communications and retail would embark in a very exciting and new chapter. With over 2.3 million views on the site each month, to date, Vape Trotter has become the world's largest, most accurate vape retail database with over 27,000 retail stores in 123 countries. Of the 28,000 retail stores, over 5,000 of those have been claimed by businesses. That's nearly 20% of the global market. Claiming a vape store listing means that business owners have full editing and management rights of their listing. This allows businesses to be highly visible to the consumer with various features that include the ability to upload store information, photos, videos, links to social media accounts, and unbiased 5-star rating review systems, just to name a few. We observed that many vape retailers don't even have a website, and our Vape Trotter listings act as a first point of many of their online customers. Even those who have websites, the Vape Trotter listing outranks them. There are currently 1,500 Vape Trotter listings ranking number 1 on Google and a further 12,000 that rank in the top 10. One of the great discoveries is that when a new listing is being added, an existing retail store that may have closed or changed locations are being removed by the business owners and the public on a daily basis. But what I find truly remarkable is that from the thousands and thousands of hours of manual data entry and collection, our crowdsourced model, safeguarding our database, keeping it up to date and accurate as possible with hundreds of existing listings being updated and edited on a daily basis. The digital presence of retail in a niche platform has been cemented. In this new digital world, many feel that retail is under constant attack, and the ability to make a purchase is as simple as clicking a button and receiving it on your doorstep. And yes, it is convenient, but this couldn't be further away from the truth. I've met with many vape retailers and store owners across the USA, United States, and my home, Australia. And while they appreciate the importance of online sales, they're extremely adamant that the face-to-face customer experience not only breaks the ice with the ability to educate, but it's in their best interest for the customer and their safety. Most of all, this experience is personally significant on the journey and the success of that person making the switch once and for all. I'll be giving you a little rundown on the future of what we aim to do in regards to data collection and supporting our local retailers. With the Vape Trotter platform now being a staple in the e-cigarette industry and primarily crowdsourced, we're beginning to move our focus into more targeted, robust data collection areas, utilising the platform we've built over the past 18 months. Our upcoming data collection will be vital for commercial purposes, but also for the ongoing research areas such as market movement patterns, usage prevalence, product trends, geographical purchasing patterns, and so on. This data will be available for commercial purposes, but we will be providing unrestricted, free of charge for research studies, educational purposes, and hopefully one day on a government level to further the industry in areas where e-cigarettes aren't as positively received, such as my home country, Australia. One example of this will be to demonstrate what kind of certain change in regulation may have on certain areas, such as a new tax or flavour restriction, may see a number of retail locations close, proving a decline in customer sales, giving a measurable effect on the industry. On the flip side, a positive change in regulation, such as we've recently seen in New Zealand, may see an influx in retail stores opening. It's a great thing. And this will be highly valuable for research purposes to show both positive and negative effects in regulatory change, and will also be highly valuable for global companies to monitor geographical areas of growth and plan expansion into new areas around the world and more accurately target their focus on existing markets. This also directly links the data of usage prevalence, product trends, geographical purchasing. Over the next 18 months, we will be developing and implementing services and tools for tobacco retailers, which will be used to greatly assist in the running of their premises, and in return will allow us to capture valuable, real-time data of all tobacco sales, of all e-cigarette sales, heat-not-burn sales, and so on, along with the customer data from retail shops around the globe, right at the very point of sale with 100% accuracy. Initially, we'll be targeting certain local areas and ensuring the data is substantial, and in particular areas, and over a 24 to 36 month period, we'll be hoping to have this rolled out globally. An example of how we plan to do this, if let's use Juul, the big one. If someone in Los Angeles is to buy a Juul and a couple of mint pods, our system would know about it. That will get added to the reports for Los Angeles, California as a state, the USA, and the globe as a whole. Over time, we'd see that pod systems and mint flavours are popular in Los Angeles among certain demographics and make up a certain of the sales in that particular region and what percentage of sales they make up as we progress towards a state, country, and global level. At a more retail level, this data will be available down to a 5-mile radius, so retail owners can be more accurate and see what types of products are most popular within their immediate area at that moment, and they can purchase accordingly. At a more brand and manufacturer level, although these companies already have their own sales data to keep track of products which are popular, this is really just internal data for their products. They may have a mint flavour that doesn't do too well and they decide to pull it. With our data sales, while their data sales are increasing, as their data sales, they see the mint is decreasing when it's actually increasing in their relevant area. So they might want to revisit that product and move to a more popular mint product or change it up a little bit instead of losing that valuable opportunity in that area. Over time, we'll start to see broad, time-based product trends and geographical purchasing patterns year on year. And for example, next year, if pod system sales increase throughout Los Angeles by 10%, for demographics of people in the ages of 25 to 35, a decline throughout the USA of 15% and an increase through the globe of 30%, we'll be able to see what products are working and which are not. Even tighter than that, we'll be able to tell what product systems and certain specifications, such as certain battery sizes or refillable pods, are becoming popular in the last 12 months. And eventually, this could very well shape the future path of the industry of accurate, substantial, and robust data. In closing, this data will have an enormous application potential, all the way from seeing what specific types of pod-based products or e-liquid flavours are becoming popular in certain cities. I'll leave it there for now, and thank you very much. And my partners and I will be outside if anybody wants to meet with us and ask some questions.
Thank you very much, Ryan. Thank you very much.